What makes an entrepreneur succeed? Entrepreneurs are those people who continuously search for opportunities and exploit them to create value. Indeed, this world has moved ahead because of entrepreneurship. The entrepreneurs mobilize resources, take risks, and are able to exploit these resources and generate action, create employment, and at the end of the day, they make a profit, which energizes them. But what is it that actually makes entrepreneurs succeed? When you see this entire world, all the products that you are seeing are a result of these wonderful people called entrepreneurs who go out to create things, who go out to innovate. Indeed, as Peter Drucker said, innovation is a specific function of an entrepreneur. But again, what is that makes them succeed? A variety of factors, but the first one is the ability to be creative. Creativity is thinking differently from other people. Creativity is that knowing that today this is what I'm doing, tomorrow I want to do it differently. Creativity precedes innovation. Innovation is creating something new, something different, and the world is full of products that are coming out of that process. This is the work of the entrepreneur. So the entrepreneur is creative, and that creativity leads to innovation, it leads to new products, it adds up to what the world is seeing today in terms of the magnificent products and services that we enjoy. So creativity is a key aspect of the entrepreneur's job and a key determinant of the success of the entrepreneur. Related to creativity, which is the second aspect, is the issue of vision. To be able to be creative, you must see things that others don't see. So entrepreneurs are visionary in the sense that they go out there, see things that nobody's thinking about, use technology to see if these products can come into being, and they go out and sell them. If you look at how Steve Jobs introduced the iPhone, I mean, who thought about the iPhone? But here he is thinking about changing the world by bringing revolutionary products that today this world is moving on. So that vision and creativity are very important key success factors for any entrepreneur. The third factor is the ability to take risk. Many of us have thousands of ideas, but that's where we stop. The entrepreneur will take the initiative to do something knowing that he or she may make money out of it or may actually lose money. So while we see new ideas coming up through the creativity process, the actual risk-taking is very important. But again, entrepreneurs take calculated risk. They just don't do it all. They just don't go out and say, today I'm going to do this. No, they don't do that. Entrepreneurs take calculated risk. They measure what's going to happen. Entrepreneurs will not act under ambiguous conditions. There must be some degree of certainty about the occurrence of the event that they want to take out, they want to create. So risk-taking is one of those factors that are very, very fundamental, very vital in the success of the entrepreneur. Another factor is the ability to mobilize resources. I had a friend of mine who, instead of going to the bank, borrows money from friends, and they just bring it like that. So while you are starting a business and looking for money, going to banks, and banks, lending you at 20%, 17%, some of these fellows are able to go out and mobilize resources from other people at a very low cost. So you can imagine, how can you compete with somebody who has very low cost, because he has the ability to mobilize resources. So we need resources, deploy them to be able to make goods and services, to be able to actualize the products that we have envisaged out of our vision, out of creativity and innovation. But if we don't have resources, then these are simply dreams which will never succeed. And of course, entrepreneurs know how to build their social network. I've just talked about the ability to mobilize resources. Those are simple resources, but to find people to work with. Entrepreneurs find the right people, because if you find the wrong people, you will not succeed, because they may not work, they may not be giving in an input into what you're doing. So it's very important that entrepreneurs have that ability to build a network that's going to help them. I remember some time back I had a challenge. My daughter wanted a place to do architecture, and we're looking around, and I met a president of an American university who made a phone call, and it happened. So this network created a bond for me that gave me a place in a university. This is how entrepreneurs do their things, very cheaply like that. But they know who these networks are, who are you going to associate with that's going to give you the ability to be able to exploit your resources, create value, and finally make a profit when you have it. Of course, there are many other factors, but those are for another day.